At lesson 10. Lesson 10 begins the primary and secondary tenses discussion a little bit here, but let's read Greek. Let's read our vocabulary. Ago, to lead. Iro, to take up, take away or lift up.
Cut off.
Well, we've done these. I just remember we did these, didn't we?
That probably won't hurt.
Gonna do them again. And in bino, to go up. At perikamai, apart, go away or go. Apothesgo, apothnesgo, die. Apotheno, to kill. Apostolos, apostolou, apostle. Heron, heru, ta, temple. Katabino, to go down. Mellow, I'm about to, am going to. Phalo, I owe, ought, or must. Para with the genitive means from. Para with the dative means beside. Para with the accusative means by. Alright, good. Sunago, together. Huper with the genitive means in behalf of. Huper with the accusative means above. Okay? Now, primary and secondary tenses. We've dealt with primary tenses. 3 primary tenses: present, future, and perfect. Present is built on the first principal part. Future is built on the second principal part. Perfect is built upon the fourth principal part.
Mostly
Fourth principal part. All right. Now, 3 secondary tenses. Aorist is built on the third principal part.
What is that on the 6th?
And nothing.
Oh,
Third principal part. And also the 6th principal part in the passive. Imperfect is built upon the first principal part. And pluperfect is built upon the fourth principal part.
Third.
Fourth.
Both?
That's where the perfect tense is, and also pluperfect. All right, now, kind of action is primary in the Greek verb. Time of action is secondary. But I want to emphasize to you, when I say secondary, I do not mean non-existent or unimportant. It's just the kind of action is primary. That's the major concern. The imperfect tense is like a present tense except in the past. The present tense expresses what kind of action in most instances? Continuous action, ongoing action. You're viewing it like a motion picture. It's from the writer or speaker's standpoint, as that person's looking at the action, it's ongoing. In rare instances, it's not that way. In the imperfect, it's past tense, and it's speaking of continuous action in the past time. Now, there are some variations that I'll teach you, or someone will teach you, in intermediate grammar, that are called ingressive, and in imperfect you have inceptive, and you have all sorts of little variations that we'll discuss. But that will wait for a later time. Aorist tense, on the other hand, as we'll talk about later, looks at action as a whole. People have made a mistake with aorist, thinking aorist tense means quick action. Action that's quick, happens quick, or something of the sort. Or have said it's action that's looked at as having happened and can never ever be repeated. That is a similar action, which is also not true. Any action that occurs can never be repeated. I mean, you can always do a like action, you never can do the same action. I mean, I can lift this book up and place it down. That action can be repeated, but I can never do the action I just did. It's in the past. You can't go back and recapture it. You see what I'm saying? So it's some, I'm sorry?
She was asking me a question, but I don't think she would follow what I'm saying.
Well, Eris, for example, I picked up the book. I haven't done it yet, so I picked up the book. Now I'm saying I picked it up. Now I'm saying I am picking it up. I'll do it this way. I will pick up the book. I am picking up the book. I was picking up the book. I picked up the book. I picked up the book and it's still where it was when I set it back down. No. That's not really an example of perfect, but the action is how I'm viewing the action. But every action that occurs is unrepeatable. That makes sense? That exact action. But one like it can happen. I can pick it up, put it down again. Okay? With exact